No. Can you hear me? Because I'm talking to you guys all the time, literally. Okay, so Vaughn, do you want some candy? This is literally my normal level. And this has always been my normal level.
Good morning, Desert Edge. Welcome to Sting Time. I'm your student body president, Jaslyn Cardenas.
And I'm your student body activities director, Jordan Lakin.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and for a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. Now it's time for DETV.
Coming up on today's show, we will look into a project currently being created by art students.
And a DE teacher that has learned how to lift life's heavy load.
All that and more is lined up on today's show. Hello, Desert Edge. Today is Friday, October 25th, 2019. I'm Aravia Nickens.
And I'm Andrew. Welcome to DETV, the voice of Desert Edge High School.
We have a great show lined up for you today. Let's see what's cooking for lunch in the cafeteria today. Today's hot lunch is Domino's Pizza, variety spinach salad with assorted dressing, and jellied fruit salad.
It's always great to have a taste of Italy for lunch, but now it's time to get a taste of some daily trivia with today's question of the day. Today's question is, in which year were the Academy Awards, or Oscars, first presented?
That's a tough one, Andrew. I'll be thinking about it during the show.
Stay tuned for the answer at the end of the show.
Now, let's move on to today's announcements. Halloween is right around the corner, and it is time to put together a costume to wear for Costumes for Charity. On Thursday, October 31st, students can bring $2 to dress up in Halloween costumes. All proceeds will go towards Desert Edge families. Costumes must be school appropriate and follow dress code policy. Full face masks, face paint, and any weapon props are not allowed. Students who do not pay the $2 will be asked to change out of their costume.
Students who love writing poetry or short movies or want to get more involved in reporting the news here at DE should think about joining the Journalism Club. This year's goal is to create a literary magazine that showcases students' work in all artistic genres. The club meets every Friday in room A18, hosted by Miss Spiewak.
Boys basketball tryouts are coming up. Those who want to try out need to attend today's meeting, the first half of Power Hour, in room B2 with Mr. Lovely to sign up. Also, Coach Benke will be having a mandatory girls basketball meeting today in the locker room during the first half of Power Hour. The wrestling team meets every Friday during first half of Power Hour in C13. Wrestling practice will now be at 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. for the remainder of the preseason. The team is still looking for new wrestlers to join, especially in the 106 and 113 weight class. Wrestling and basketball aren't the only teams on campus that are busy.
Badminton is also busy getting ready for a big tournament today.
And Blaine Bishop is here to tell us more. Blaine?
Thanks, guys. Right, badminton does have a big tournament today. For the second year in a row, Desert Edge has been selected to represent the AIA Individual Division II Singles and Doubles Championships, held at Independence High School. Today's sophomore standout, Melissa Lior, will represent the Lady Scorpions in the singles draw, taking on Saguaro's Jaya Huma. The senior team of Falana Wen and Natalie Figueroa will represent Desert Edge against the Greenway team of Kaylee Bazan and Kiani Rodriguez in the doubles draw. Good luck, girls. And our varsity team will be taking on Deer Valley here at home for senior night, so get out your DE gear and come support your Scorpions night. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Blaine. Also, the Desert Edge Marching Band is competing at Barry Goldwater High School tomorrow, Saturday, October 26th at 4:30 p.m. So if you see any band members, wish them luck.
You know, Aravia, as students, we only get to know our teachers as teachers.
That's true, Andrew, but our DE teachers have some pretty good, interesting lives outside of school.
In today's teacher feature, we take a look at one DE teacher with an uplifting story.
New DE teacher Selena Rarick has powered her way through life and continues to lift life's heavy loads off of her shoulders.
I was overweight and I was really struggling, and I started lifting religiously, and it just really gave me a purpose. I lost a lot of weight.
Life's obstacles inspired Miss Rarick to get into powerlifting in order to better herself, and the relationships formed in the community of powerlifters have helped motivate her to keep going. She has even motivated her family to get involved.
I made friends in the community. It gave my children something to do, and they, when we were at home, we could practice and we could do things together. So it created a community, not only at the gym and with those people, but also with my family as well.
As a mother and a teacher, she still finds the time to powerlift daily to show her dedication to the thing that bettered herself.
I come to work every day. I leave here. I actually usually get changed here at work. I go pick up my children, and then I go to the gym. And then I usually spend about an hour to 2 hours, depending on what day it is, what I'm doing. And then I go home, cook, clean, do all that sort of stuff, put my children to bed, and then work on my teaching stuff at night, which unfortunately I don't get enough sleep because of it, but it's the sacrifice you kind of make.
Not only does she kill it in the classroom and as a mother, she also kills her opponents in powerlifting competitions. Newly inspired and newly motivated, I'm Jaden Baker for DE.
Compared to third world dictatorship,
Oh, a lot of cool things happen in DE classes, and here at DETV, we love to see what is going on in classrooms around campus.
We don't get to get out of the studio much, so it's great when people send us video of their projects.
Here we see the students in Mr. Galto's class working on creating skulls for the Day of the Dead.
These skulls should look pretty good when they are done. Be sure to send us a pic of the finished product.
And we'd like to see what is happening in other classes too. Staff and students can send us announcements or ask how to get a video on the show by emailing us at detv2012@gmail.com.
Well, I hope you all have an answer for today's question of the day. The question was, in which year were the Academy Awards or Oscars first presented? Arabia, can you answer this one for the audience?
Sure, Andrew. The Oscars were first presented in 1929. The awards have been a staple of the American film industry ever since. That does it for today.
Remember, you can send us requests, suggestions, story ideas, and announcements to detv12@gmail.com.
Until next time, I'm Arabia.
And I'm Andrew. Have a nice day, Scorpions.